Shalom. First and foremost, I'd like to give all praise to Yahweh Shem Yahushai, by Hashem Harakah HaKodash. Yo, shalom to y'all brothers, and double honors to the apostles and elders of GMS that have taught us this truth, and they continue to teach us. Now, I was reading 2 Samuel's the 19th chapter, and I came across the 24th verse, and it inspired this lesson. So we're going to go into beard. It is very simple. It's the basic, but, a beard on a man, it fits, man. The Most High gave men a beard for a reason, and you got men out here cutting it off, chopping it up, trying to look cute. Men are not meant to look cute, man. Men are naturally supposed to be handsome, and a beard, is like a lion. It fits. Imagine a lion without a beard. He wouldn't be the same lion that we know him to be. So, here's the verse that inspired this lesson. 2 Samuel 19 and 24. And Mephibosheth, the son of Saul, came down to meet the king, and had neither dressed his feet nor trimmed his beard. Yeah, and it inspired this lesson. You could trim your beard. You could make it look nice. You could clean it. You could groom it. You could put oils in it. Make it look shiny and stuff. Presentable. Or you could have it rough. But you're not supposed to line it up. You're not supposed to cut it off. Man without a beard, he looks weird. He looks like a Egyptian cat. Y'all seen the meme, a man with a beard and a man without a beard. He goes from a lion to a cat. So yeah, Mephibosheth, if I'm saying the name right, was Jonathan's son. And David promised him he would sit at his table to eat, he would take care of him for the rest of his life. And this is when David was going through a conflict with his son Absalom, which the Lord told him. And he came down to meet King David when King David was fleeing from his son, and the servant didn't take care of him because he clearly came down, presentable. It said nor trimmed his beard. Yeah, you could trim your beard and make it look nice. But you got people out here that think making your beard look nice is a lineup or getting a 5 o'clock shadow. Nah, man. That makes you look effeminate. All right? Look at the this little picture right here. It says beards. Because without one, you're either a woman, a child, or both. Yeah, man, a beard represents masculinity, represents a badge of honor. It's always been that way since ancient times. And I'm going to get the laws on beard. So it says, he should not round the corners of your heads. Getting that fucking TV screen lineup. That shit, I never liked it. It made me look weird in the world, And now I know why. Neither shalt thou mar the corners of thy beard. Yeah, man, trying to get a taper fade lineup, all that crazy ass effeminate looking shit, man. That's the shit that women like. You know? Making yourself look pretty. Putting damn lines to soften your masculinity. Women hate beards. There's a reason why. Because there's a presence to it. It makes them fear you. But when you line it up and look all pretty, oh, he's a man I shouldn't fear. He's presentable. Hell no. When you trim it and clean it, that's what you're supposed to do. You already look presentable. You don't need that shit. All right, look at this picture right here. A man that had a beard, he looks like a man. He looks like an austere man. He looks like a manly man. Now look at the man without the beard. He looks like a fucking junkie. He looks like a homosexual. He looks effeminate. He looks weird. But a woman like that because you demasculate yourself. There's a quote right here. Without a beard is like a bread without a crust. Hell yeah, that should just look weird, man. Look at this. You look like a fucking child, man. And that's Esau. So-called white man, he loves looking soft and effeminate. That shit makes you look weak. Your spirit is weak when you ain't got a beard. Look at that shit. When you got a beard, you command respect. You look solid. And think of it too. A beard protects your chin. All right, it's a cushion to a hit, to a punch. But of course, this is the ways of the Egyptians. That's why the Lord tells us not to follow the ways of the heathens. Check this out, man. The ancient Egyptians, both men and women, were known for hating facial and body hair. Yeah, man, that's why a lot of our people like to bald the shit out their heads and bald the shit out their beard. And they look like a little chicken hen or one of them bald chicken. All right, you ain't supposed to do that, man. The Egyptians, they believe hair was unclean. But really, it makes you look weird when you ain't got a beard. God gave you a beard for a reason. You're supposed to take care of it, rock it. He didn't intend for you to put lines and make it look pretty and shit like that, man. So here's another law. Leviticus 21:5. Now, this is for us, the Negroes, Hispanics, and Native Americans. We're supposed to look masculine. Just like the lion. He's the king of the jungle. He got a beard. Hey, man. The other people, the heathens, these Africans, these that are not Israelites, these Chinese, these Japanese, these Hawaiians, if they don't have a beard, we don't care. It's not for them. All right, Leviticus 21:5. They shall not make baldness upon their head, neither shall they shave off the corners of their beard, nor make any cutting in their flesh. Yeah, man, this is coming from the Most High himself. He said, you look better with a beard. All right, not with no damn bald head either, nor making any damn cuts. Really, when you line up, you're cutting your head. That shit is going into your flesh, cutting your hair, bro. Nor making any actual cuts like Killmonger. He was making damn cuts in his flesh. All right, that's the ways of the damn Hamites. All right, so hey man. Plus, your beard is supposed to protect your face. You know, my mom's always say, "Oh man, you need a shape up your beard and trim it." Nah, man, I want to look rough, masculine. Women love that shit. Don't be fooled, man. Don't emasculate yourself for no damn woman. Keep your beard, trim it, keep it low if you want, as long as you got that shit on your face. I mean, you know, your beard. And now let's see. I got another one. Shit, David went to war for his men beard. All right? King David went to war because his men were humiliated because the king shaved off their beard. This shit, man, people don't understand how serious men took beard back then. All right? That's why we're going to go through the history of beards. Now let's go to the verse right here. I might as well start at the top. Oh man, hold on. 2 Samuel chapter 10 and 1. And it came to pass after this that the king of the children of Ammon, the so-called Japanese of today, died, and Hanan, his son, reigned in his stead. And I believe David was cool with that king, man. I believe King David went to him for aid. You know, correct me if I'm wrong. And Hanan, his son, reigned in his stead. Then said David, I will show kindness unto Hanan, the son of Naash, as his father showed kindness unto me. And David sent to comfort him by the hand of his servants for his father. Yeah, trying to show him love, man. You know, and David's servants came into the land of the children of Ammon, and the princes of the children of Ammon said unto Hanan their lord, which is now the king, thinkest thou that David doth honor thy father, that he had sent comforters unto thee? Had not David rather sent his servants unto thee to search the city, and to spy it out, and to overthrow it? Wherefore Hanan took David's servants and shaved off the one half of their beards, and cut off their garment in the middle, even to their buttocks. Man, you got dudes out here showing their ass. Back then, you cut off a man's garment, which our garments back then was to your ankle pretty much. Now you got men wearing butt shorts and fucking above kneecap shorts. It says, cut off their garments in the middle, even to their buttocks, their ass, or their butt, you know, and sent them away. When they told it unto David, he sent to meet them, because the men were greatly ashamed. And the king said, tarry at Jericho, until your beards be grown, and then return. So yeah, man. Pretty much that was super disrespectful. And King David told him, like, yo, hide out until your beard comes back. Why do you think when you cut your beard, it grows back? It's meant to stay on your face. Common sense. All right, but yeah, King David went to war because his men were disrespected, man. Their beards got cut off. And he told them, like, go hide out. Don't let nobody see you like this. And come back. Showing you how that beard is of significance. All right, represents your honor, your manhood. All right, now let's get the history of beards. Throughout history, altitudes toward beards were varied wildly. Now they try to demonize beards, like, oh, you wilder, you look crazy. What? In ancient Egypt, the rich and powerful grew beards, which were often dyed and sometimes plated with interwoven gold threads. They got that from Solomon. All right, Mesopotamian civilization soiled and dressed their beards using tongs to create elaborate ringlets. That's like, you know, when women curl their hair with a hot iron. The Babylonians, the Assyrians, they used to do that shit. You know, make their beards all curly and like soft and effeminate and put rings in it, which at least they kept their beard. As did the ancient Greeks. The Spartans punished cowards by shaving off a portion of their beards. Ooh. And you know the Spartans were Israelites. All right, not no white man. All right, because think about it, Spartans, some of the Spartans became slaves, man. And the Spartans punished cowards by shaving off the portion of their beards. While in ancient India, they grew long beards as a symbol of dignity and of wisdom. See, a beard is a symbol of dignity, respect. All right. In the East, generally beards were greatly venerated and were often cut off as a punishment. The Romans didn't catch on to shaving. That's Esau. You know, he doesn't like beards, man. For quite a while, but eventually they became clean shaven throughout their slave. Said, although their slave kept their beards, so the Israelites, Negroes, Hispanics, and Native Americans were under tributary to the Romans. We became their slaves. And what did they do? They shaved their hairs off, their beards. All right? And we kept our beards because that was our law. This later changed when one of the Roman emperor grew a beard to hide his facial scars, and other fluent Romans followed pursuit. So yeah, beards could hide scars and stuff like that, man. You know? In the Middle Age, a beard displayed a knight's virility and honor. I guess bravery? Let me look up this word. Let's see what it means. While most noblemen and knights were bearded, some of the greatest warriors wore beards. Some of the greatest men had beards. It says, in a man, the quality of having strength, energy, and strong manliness at the end. So, yep, manliness. It says the Catholic clergy were generally required to be clean shaven, as was understood as a symbol of their celibacy. During the Renaissance, the rebirth, Esau coming into power, the so-called white man, right? The razors were out again. So it started with the Egyptians, started with Esau, the Greek Empire, and then it starts with Esau coming back as the Roman Empire, in power as the Roman Empire, and now, the razors are out again. Then Henry VIII decreed that wearing a beard's a taxable offense, which was hypocritical since he wore one right into the grave. This shows you right here that women hates beard, especially women that are trying to usurp authority over a man. Apparently, Queen Elizabeth continued to tax beards simply because she didn't like them. Peter the Great also taxed beards in order to bring Russian society more in line with contemporary Western Europe. He was trying to bring Russian society like America, the rest of the Edomites. It says, during the 18th century, most men, particularly amongst the noble and upper classes, were clean-shaven. Esau, of course. Now, it was famous among the Civil War era, the presidents, Abraham Lincoln. It says, by the 20th century, beards began a slow decline in popularity. Hey man, just like how long hair gives you a feminine spirit, well, beard gives you more of a masculine spirit. It comes with a spirit, man. All right. Why do you think dykes, when they transfer or when they try to transform, the first thing they want is a beard? Because that represents becoming of a man, right? But that's a woman. The beard was reintroduced to mainstream society by counterculture. All right, but that's now beards are demonized. It says the 21st century beards are territory for bike dudes, mountain men, and religiously inclined. So dangerous people wear beards, right? Well, hey, stay dangerous. There's a saying, stay dangerous, my friend. All right, now let's go back to this. Yeah, man, when you have a beard, take care of it. It says 2 Samuel 19:24, and Mephibosheth, the son of Saul, came down to meet the king and had neither dressed his feet nor trimmed his beard. It didn't say shaven. It didn't say bald, nor washed his clothes for the day the king departed until the day he came again in peace. Now let's see what trim means. Yeah, you can make it look nice, man. You can make it look clean. Even if it gets wild. You could trim it evenly around. It says to fashion. All right, to fashion. You can still rock the beard without a lineup. That should still look good, man. It says to furnish and to offer, done, press, to prepare. Yeah, so you could cut it low. You make it look nice and all that. But what you don't do is cut it completely off. You seen the videos of children looking at their parents when they cut their beard off, they started crying. I was talking to a dude, he said that, man. He's like, man, I shaved it off. My daughter started crying, or my son, or whoever it was. yeah, when women see a beard, they're like, damn, that's a man. When they see a man with a trimmed and line up beard, they're like, oh, that's a dude I could manipulate. He demasculine himself. How do you say the word? Demasculate, the masculine. But yeah, brothers, through the Spirit, the Lord gave me this. It's a simple, basic lesson, As you can see, the history of beards always been about something noble or manliness. Let me see if there's any more. Yeah, the Lord hates baldness too, man. What's up with that? That shit don't look right. That's what. Yeah, in the scriptures, the Lord told our people to shave off their heads or shave their beards as a sign of mourning. That's when you're really serious about, or you're really sorrowful, because come on, man, without a beard is a dishonor. But yeah, Lord willing, Lord willing, this was edifying and to the point, giving out praise to Yahweh Shem Yahshua. Shalom.